Hey, howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome to Galloping Goat Ranch here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. It's me. It's Cowboy Max. Good to see you all. Oh, man, super excited. It is, it's April. It is April 28th already. Can you believe it? April 28th. Wow. Things are flying by. It's crazy, crazy. Fun times today. Hey, we had baby goats last April. It is April 28th already. Can you believe it? April 28th. Wow. Things are flying by. It's crazy, crazy. Fun times today. Hey, we had baby goats last night. Hot diggity dog, what a deal. So Meg had a couple babies. It was awesome. So we're going to see them. We're going to see we're going to get attacked by all of these goats over here probably. We're just going to do some fun stuff. We're going to have a good time. We've got some surprises I want to announce and talk about, and I don't know. This is some good stuff. Good to see everybody. Hey Skeeter, howdy, howdy. Victoria, good to see you. User 826, good to see you. And glad everybody's here. We were just here live every weekday at 6:30 and 10 or 6:30 and 11 Mountain Time. I've done that a couple times today. Maybe it was last night. I don't know. Anyway, we're here now. We're all together. It's exciting. Shadow Max, you know what? Actually, there is no Shadow Max. Well, yeah, it's tough because look, it's cloudy today. It's a cloudy day, so Shadow Max doesn't like cloudy days. Can you believe that? What a guy. I mean, he's a fair weather fan. Let's see. How was your breakfast? Breakfast was fantastic. Actually, so here's kind of what I try to do. This is not always the deal. But we get off the morning live. I go inside, say hi to the wifey, get her a big old hug and a smooch, and then go and try to exercise. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and the doctor's going to be like, hey, you need to exercise more and eat better. All right, doc. I know. So I try. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Yep, I sure am. So anyway, and then do that, eat a little breakfast, check different social media stuff, check the Cowboy Max coffee site, see what things need to be done, do a little bit of computer work, get showered up, and out we come to hang out with y'all. So good to see you. Good morning, Grandma Donna. Again, good to see you, Mom. So let's cruise around. I have bottles. Babies need to fed. We need to see the new babies. And we just need to get going and have some fun. What do you say? And of course, there's this guy just waiting. He's like, yo, seriously, what's up, buddy? Can I help you? What? Well, cough it up there, partner. He's like, okay. I'm just going to follow you along and see if you are going to do exactly what I want you to do. Look at him. Simon's good to see you. He's such an entitled little turd. Hi, look at that herd. Look at that herd of goats and sheep. What a bunch of good ones. We're going to go see them here in a little bit too. Little Lammy. There you are. There's my two buddies. Come here, little Lammy. All right, you two. Come on out. There's one. Come on. Let's go. What are you doing? All right, we got these two. These two yahoos. Yahoo! Yesterday we got Ralphie out yesterday. Whoops! What a guy! What a guy he was. Not so fast on the outtake, but the intake going back. Man, that dude turned on the afterburners. Come on, you two. We're going to come back and check in on the babies in a minute. I got to keep that, keep a little suspense. These two little ones need to be, fed first. It sounds to me like we have some, we're about to give a little crazy crew sweet feed to the mamas, and that's a challenge. They get wild and crazy. Oh, it is sometimes really tough. It's going to get really loud. Claire and Nick are getting all the. I know they've already got. They've been fed twice today. Look, let's look at these girls. They're such gluttons, but they need it because the babies are just. The babies are just sucking them down. I know, right? That's right. A whole bale, and I fed them almost 3/4 of a bale this morning. They're hungry mamas.
We like to reward them with bad behavior.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We just spoil these mamas. Just look at them, like, oh my goodness, the sweet feed. This is us every day. Generally, we try to do this before we get on live with y'all because it's chaos. Ooh, good one, Nick. Go, Nick, go. Nice trickery. Nice trickery. We're going to come in and just watch them do this. Here they come. Uh-oh, they got smart to it. They got smart to it. Claire's dumping some over there. Nick's dumping it here. Oh, my goodness. Hey, goats. There's one over here. Who's coming? Oh my goodness. The chaos ensues. Look at him. Look at him go. She's like, oh, there's some right there. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we got you. Look, the babies are just like, we love it too. They love their sweet feed, guys. The Crazy Crew sweet feed and the Crazy Crew hay is like...
I absolutely love you guys. Can't even think when they're screaming at me.
I know.
I'm like, you have all that food.
Yeah, you can see. I mean, they've got Crazy Crew hay in the feeders. They've been fed twice today already. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yep. Would y'all share? I mean, they've got it spread out all over the place, but no.
Oh my goodness.
There's Futz. Oh, here.
Okay.
There's Kid.
That's good.
Kid Futz.
Hi, my sweet Futz, my sweet baby Futz. Oh, hi.
I don't know where to put the rest.
Just
doing the feeders.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of room over there. Look at this.
Don't let Mama get run over.
Yeah, she's coming back. Look, we have a giant dumpster coming in. We are in the process of ranch cleanup, ranch rehab, all kind of stuff. And so we, 15 years of collecting stuff from our nonprofit, people donating stuff to us. And I'm a hoarder, so I'm like, oh, I can use that. Here I am 15 years later, and I'm throwing stuff away because I couldn't use it. So it's a mess.
It happens.
Howdy, Stacy. Good to see you. I tried. Go, Futz, go.
So funny. I know, Mama.
Hold on, little one.
Hi, Minnie. I mean, Winnie just doesn't grow.
Winnie's a tiny little
Winnie
thing.
is a tiny
Yeah, little Minnie has grown a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
You know,
A little bit for her.
she's not the, but man, Winnie, oh my goodness, tiny little thing. So what time did Meg have the babies? I think around about 8:30 or something like that.
Meg have the babies? Yeah, it was way later than 8:30.
Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, we were like,
Oh, it was around 10? I don't even remember. I was too tired to know.
It was like 9:45, I think.
Okay, so we're close to 10 o'clock. How about that?
I wish it was 8:30.
Same. That would have been nice.
I know, Mama. I know.
Oh, but
Right, Carmen G? I mean, it's like a never-ending story putting stuff in the dumpster. Just non-stop.
Here, will you finish this? We'll take it to her. Thank you. I'll take care of it.
All right, let's go see. Let's go see little mama get hers. Look, I just called her little mama. Little Lammy. She's like, I gotta get in there. Gotta get in there. Come on. She had 2 babies. As soon as we're done feeding little Lammy here, then we'll go over and we'll see Meg and her 2 babies. They're pretty sweet. Super sweet little things. Yeah, Claire and the wifey call her little mama. Her mama. I call her Lammy. I don't know what her name is. Just mama. Okay. She is. She's like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Right, Karen? It's a bummer. You know, I mean, I don't want to complain or a whole lot, but we had 1,500 people watching to wait for Meg to have her babies, and then you know, 1 or 2 people, for whatever reason, or disagree with whatever they're watching, and they report, and then we get shut off. You know, our live gets stopped, and so I don't know. You know, it's happened to us a few other times, and each time, well, the last time we got it, you know, TikTok, I appealed it, and TikTok wrote back, so we're sorry you didn't violate community guidelines. But the problem is then your live, it gets cut off. People don't get to see what's going on, and then I don't have then I can't even access that live anymore because they say it's a violation. Well, then I don't get the live back. So it's a bummer. So I think of all the things I think are amazing about TikTok, that's one thing that I disagree with. I don't think they do a very good job there.
It's a good thing that they have something that you can, like, if it's a really bad thing that's happening on a live, or if it's really,
yeah, if there's really bad things happening and they get a lot of complaints, okay.
Yeah, but I think that they need to have, like, if they're gonna ban someone, they shouldn't just like ban it without looking at it.
Yeah, they need to have some kind of a review system. All right.
Mama,
She did it. She did it. All right, we're going to go and see the new babies.
have fun.
All right. Are you going to put her up? Or you want? I can take her with me.
You want to?
Sure, I'll take her with me. Oh, come here, you. Ah, whoa. Well, maybe you can do it.
I'll bring my mama. I'll bring my mama. Mr. Muscovy's hanging out with the little ones today.
Oh, yeah? He's like, oh, we got new babies.
Straight for it.
Fun. All right, Mr. Muscovy.
He's so entitled to come out now.
Yeah, he's like Curly. He's like, I belong outside. I don't need to be in a pen. I can just do my own thing. So he's gonna put little Lammy up. Look at Mr. Muscovy. What? Oh, nice. Good job. Thank you. What's up, Mr. Muscovy? How are you? Yeah, he's totally just like, I'm cool. I can do what I want. All right, guys, you ready for this? Ready for some cuteness? Look at there. Look at there. They did it. They did it. There she is. Meg and the little baby. So the one that she's got is nursing right now is the little female. And then this little dude over here. Super fantastic. I'll show you their dad in just a little bit. That's okay, Meg. We're good. She's a very attentive, very cautious mama. Here, I'm going to turn this around and I'll give you some up close and personals. The little babies are sweet, sweet. I'm working with the tripod today, so we'll see how this goes. I'm fancy. That's Mr. Fancy Man. Come here, little dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the little guy. Check him out. Look at his eyebrows. You got some good looking eyebrows, buddy. Born last night. My understanding is around 10 o'clock is when he was born. So we were on live. We had 1,500 people watching, waiting for these babies to be born. And then I guess somebody didn't agree with it, and they reported it as being terrible. Cuteness overload. She hadn't had her babies yet, and then we got banned temporarily, so everybody missed the birth. I'm gonna go get the little one, the little girl too. Meg, may I have her for just a little bit? Oh, come here, little one. Woohoo! Say hi, everybody. Say hi to the crazy crew. Cute little things. So Meg back there she's a cross of a whole bunch of different breeds. So she has Nigerian dwarf in her, I guess Saanen, Alpine. She's got a whole bunch of different things. And then their dad is Mr. Shags. He's here. He's an Angora buck. So a big shaggy buck. That's why we call him Mr. Shags. You want to see? It's okay. It's okay. Let's see if I can get her in the picture there. She's concerned. I know, sweetie. Look, you want to come say hi? There you go. Everybody's good, see? She's a first-time mom, and she's doing great. Super attentive. She's been nursing them, making sure they're all good. It's fantastic. Look at those two cuties. Those are some smushy faces, right? So we raise all of our goats. We raise for contract grazing. So these little ones will stay with us. They're not going to get sold. We don't raise goats for milk or meat. We raise them. People hire them to eat weeds, vegetation, brush management, fire control. Big deal right now that we're excited about is fire control, because we have our first big forest fire going on in New Mexico right now, and many more to come, I'm sure. We've been in a drought for many years, and so the forest is dry. So we're about to start a project with the goats. They'll be out in the forest eating, doing fire fuel reduction. So we'll be targeting understory, undergrowth that could be really harmful for if we had a forest fire. Here you go. There you go, Mom. And so that's super exciting. So these little ones will be part of that one of these days. We don't eat any of our own stuff, except for eggs. Nope. Ours, we raise all of our animals for, well, all the goats. We have over 250 goats, and we raise them for contract grazing, and then education and entertainment. So we do a lot of this type of thing. I do virtual visits for classrooms. We do a pumpkin patch in the fall every year. So a lot of our animals will be at our pumpkin patch, so that folks around in the Albuquerque surrounding areas, there's over 1 million people in the Albuquerque Rio Rancho area. And so many of those people by just have no real exposure to farm and ranch animals and agriculture, so it's a lot of fun. They get to feed them, pet them, the whole thing. It's exciting. Yeah, Meg's a good mom. She's done a really good job so far. I've been happy for her and happy with her as well. We're going to the feed store tomorrow. Thanks for asking. Tomorrow is Thankful Thursday, and my goodness, guys, all of this amazing stuff. I mean, right here. That's what we're, beautiful alfalfa hay and even some sweet feed right there. That the crazy crew, everybody here in the chat, all you amazing people, every week, I am blown away every single week. We go down to the feed store and there's always feed there that you all buy. And listen, we can afford to take care of the animals, and we wouldn't have them otherwise. But if you feel like you want to help out and you want to buy food for the animals, you can go up to my profile, and in the Linktree link, it says it's a non-secure site, but from my understanding, it is. I don't know. But anyway, that's the way you would link it. And you can call in and buy stuff, or you can do it online. If you're wondering, like, what should I get? Should I get sweet feed? Should I get out hay? Which one should I get? Hay is always the go-to. So if that's something you wanted to do, it's a little bit more expensive. So if you don't want to spend that much money and you want to buy the sweet feed, that's fantastic too. Whatever works for you. Appreciate you all so much. So look at those babies. Good job, Meg. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ooh, I have some super fun news to announce. This is going to be cool. Are you all ready for this? Okay, so, all right. I'm pumped about this. This is fun. TikTok has been, by the way, I love TikTok. And even though I say I'm mad about them banning my live, I still love you, TikTok. You're right here. You and me, like this. Just have to work on that whole having one or two people not like your stuff and you ban us. So anyway, other than that, but they just came out with a new feature and I have it. It is the dual live feature. So I can be live with somebody else and we can be talking and jiving and just looking at stuff and having fun. And that's super fun. And so there are some people that I follow that I think are really cool and that I enjoy and I love. And it's next Tuesday, the 11 o'clock live. Woohoo! Are you ready? Next Tuesday, the 11 o'clock live, we are going to go dual live with probably my favorite person on TikTok, and that is Mommy Farmer. Mommy Farmer, she's awesome. Has this incredible, beautiful farm. She has people come out and they do events out at the farm. It's unbelievable. I mean, something that we don't have here. We don't have grass and trees and water and all that stuff. And she's got all of that stuff. And she's got some incredible corgis and amazing ducks and goats. We love goats. We love goats. And some amazing pigs. I love pigs, right? We got pigs. It's really cool. Rebecca she's the bomb. Seems to be a super fantastic person. And so anyway, we've messaged back and forth and she's like, yeah, let's do it. So next Tuesday, mark your calendars. Woo! Big time events. Big time event. Next Tuesday, the 11 o'clock live. I don't even know what that date is. But Rebecca and I, bam, dual live-in. It's going to be the GOAT, right? And there'll be more after that. There'll be more people to come after that. So I'm super pumped about that. Super excited. That's some good news. Some super exciting news today. Next Tuesday. Hot diggity dog, I tell you what. All right, we are going to watch them nurse for just a second. And Brooke can't go live yet. Brooke doesn't have enough followers yet. I would love to. It would be pretty awesome. Claire and I are planning on doing some dual lives, especially when we've got the grazing program going. And she's down working the goats and I'm here doing ranch chores. Yep, we're planning on some of that. And unless the rules have changed, which I'm not sure, I'll have to check. But you have to have 1,000 followers to do a live. And my sweet little Brooke, she doesn't have 1,000 followers yet. Come on, Brooke. Brooke is my daughter, by the way. She's my sweet daughter that's up in Colorado, and she's starting her own grazing business up there. We just took 12 goats up there for her. And so a lot of people ask, do you sell your goats? We don't. Not right now anyway. And that would be a whole new thing if we get to that. But really kind of the plan is hopefully least in my little brain, the plan would be as Brooke starts to grow her program up there, then we would help feed her with goats, and that way she could keep on rolling with her deal. So I don't know, just a random thought in my brain, and we'll go from there. I have random thoughts from time to time. They bounce all over my brain. Hurts sometimes. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do something new today. I'm all about new stuff. What's Brooke's TikTok? Brooke is Brooke Ashley, right? I don't know. Somebody put it in the chat. Let's see it in the chat. It's Brooke Ashley, and I don't know all the words and letters. But anyway, she's the goat. She's a super cool kid, and excited for her. She's starting her very first business ever. So, guys, starting a business is tough. It's all kind of details and stuff. There's so much paperwork. Why does there have to be so much paperwork to everything? Ugh. Anyway, okay, we're going to do something super fun and exciting. Those goats right there. Now, they may seem sweet and innocent and lovable, but they're crazy. I mean, they're wild and crazy. So you might have saw how crazy that the mama goats go for sweet feed. There it is. Carmen G just put it in the chat. @Brooke.AshleyW. Follow her. Get her 1,000 followers so we can go live. That'd be cool. Anyway, those little ones in there are crazy. And I'm going to go in with some sweet feed. I'm going to get attacked, but we're going to put them up. We're going to have them bouncing off the tires and everything else, climbing and having a good time. So that'll be fun. And you'll probably get to see me get attacked. That's super fun, right? All right. You can hear them already. They're like, oh, give us something. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, we're dipping into the sweet feed bucket. Are you ready? Here we go. We do have a lot of. We've got to refill this bucket. We do have quite a bit of sweet feed still. I'm going to put it up high. There's stuff in here that's not great for the sheep. Now the sheep don't really climb, so they're going to miss out a little bit on it, but that's okay, because we'd rather them not get, and they'd have to eat a lot of it for it to be a problem. So it's not like if they have some tidbits of it, it's going to be that big a deal. But their health is what we're concerned with on this deal. So, here we go. Let's do this. Do this. Look at them. Look at them. They're like piranhas. Sharks circling in the water. So you come in here, we're going to eat you. All right, little ones. We're coming. Don't attack me, all right? Look, he's like, hey, what are you doing? What you got going on? You want a little bit before I go in there? Of course he does. It's like, hey, wait a minute, what about me? What about me? You gonna come in while I do it? All right, come on. You can't just have the whole bucket to yourself. Oh, Curly. All right. Oh, it's going to be a challenge. Oh, they're all just hang in there. Hold on. Okay. Let you see everybody as they watch out. Watch out. Watch out, y'all. Nope. Oh, nope. Oh. I can hold it up higher than you can get, so haha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Whoa. Whoa, Millie. All right. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Attack. Oh. It's like leaving a trail of goats behind me. All right. There we go. Holy moly. Holy moly. Whew. You guys, there's a whole bunch of it back there. You just got to go climb. Sorry, little sheepies. You got crazy crew hay. I don't have fainting goats. Nope. We raise Boer goats. We raise Nigerian dwarf. We raise Spanish goats. They don't all wear collars, no. We got into a deal where we started putting collars on them and it just got way too crazy for me. Trying to organize that. And I love it. I mean, people are so sweet. Started buying a ton of collars. And so we will put, I don't want any more collars. If anybody's out there thinking about it, please don't. I love you, but thank you. Anyway, we'll put collars on some of our specific grazing crews that we have that'll designate who's who. But yeah, please, no more collars. Thank you, though. You're awesome. There's Sally and her babies. These two babies have gotten big. Sawyer and Sadie. We don't milk the goats, so we don't raise the goats. We don't raise the goats for milk or for meat. We raise them for contract grazing. So they're hired for weed control, vegetation management, fire management. That's all we do with them. And education and entertainment. All of the babies stay with their moms for at least 10 weeks, and then we'll wean them off after 10 weeks. Mega's doing great. We were just hanging out with her just a minute ago. But she had 2 babies. We're not selling any right now. Nope, we're trying to grow our herd. And we hope to have a massive grazing season this spring and summer. So all the babies are staying here. We have 52 babies right now. Pretty awesome. Do we train them to be nice? Well, yeah, I mean, the only ones, like, we'll have an area at our pumpkin patch in the fall where people can go in and hang out with them and pet them and feed them and all that. And I I'll only put goats in there, that specific goats, you know, goats that are really sweet, that don't jump, like these two yahoos right here. Nah, they wouldn't go in there with them because they jump all over people. They're super sweet. I mean, they're super lovable, but man, they're rotten. There's only a couple in this bunch. Like Boomer right there, that big boar. Boomer I'd put in there with and wouldn't be too worried about. Who else would I put in this bunch? Curly. But that's about it in this bunch. Oh, no. Luna here with the purple collar. She would definitely go in there. She's a super sweetheart. And then definitely not Ollie. Not the one with the blue collar. He's rotten to the core. And then little Buttercup, wherever she is. Oh, I don't know where she's over there somewhere. They would definitely go in because they're super sweet. How old is the average goat? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Probably in the 3-ish year old. I don't know. 2, 3. We really just started increasing the herd. We have over 250 goats right now, so they're relatively young. Yeah, definitely Buttercup and Luna, Stacy. They're two of the sweetest goats we have for sure. All right, fun, wild chaos in here. When did Mothball says, when did I start this business? Well, we've been doing this whole thing. Galloping Goat Ranch has kind of been going on for about 17 years. It was called Galloping Grace Youth Ranch. So we ran a nonprofit, and we did horseback riding. There's Buttercup. We did horseback riding, and then we did 4-H, and we did summer camps, a lot of stuff with kids. Getting kids educated about farm and ranch animals and agriculture, that kind of stuff, and giving them opportunity to raise animals and be around them. And then we just closed the nonprofit a couple years ago. But we've always run a pumpkin patch, and so that's our family business. And so we just started the grazing business last year. COVID restrictions kind of shut our pumpkin patch down, and so we started grazing the goats and renting them out, and it went real well. Donna Loves Music says, do I have to vaccinate the goats? I do now. When we had a smaller herd, I didn't worry about it, but we definitely do now. We do the main vaccination is CD&T, and I don't know all the technical words that go with CD&T. I always forget them. But that's the vet has us on a CD&T program, has us on a parasite control program, and that's what we do. Oh, what's the word of the day? I don't know, wifey. What is my word today? We've been playing this game lately where we say the wifey says some word that I can't say during the day, so I haven't been paying attention. What is my word of the day? We're going to cruise while we do this. Oh, you bunch of spoiled little goats. You thought it was babies, universe. I think we changed because Claire really wants universe to be tomorrow or for Friday, because Friday is Campfire Friday. Goodness, guys. Hey, I've already given it to you. So universe, I believe, is Friday, which is a tough one to do. When you're the greatest campfire, when the Dutch oven baker and cooker in the history of the universe, you going in, Curly? Come on. Go ahead. There he goes. In you go. It's hard. not to say universe. Especially when you've got the greatest coffee brand in the history of the universe, cowboymaxcoffee.com. Guys, get some of my coffee. It's the best. Yeah, it'll go down fast. I'll try not to, but it's going to be a tough one for me. Super tough. I've said everything, but I didn't know. We can start the game right now. We can start it right now if we want to. So if you want to give me a word that I can't say, let's see. User 50156 says, how much per acre for grazing, and do you use herding dogs? You know, okay, so my go-to answer is always it depends, and that's frustrating. It was frustrating for me, like, because we consulted with a lot of people who did contract grazing, like, well, what do you charge? And they're like, it depends, and it really does. It was frustrating for me and for us. Claire and I were just like, and Nick were just like, what? Just tell us what you charge. It's easier, and it just does. It really depends. It can be for per acre. It can be anywhere from, who knows. Acre is a tough one. The majority of the jobs we do are backyard jobs. Depends on the size of the yard. Depends on the amount of vegetation in the yard. It depends the type of vegetation that's in the yard. It depends on the fencing that's there. It depends on what we have to fence off. I mean, there's a lot of variables. A typical backyard is around $300 or so ish. That's like a total random ballpark thing. Because weeds are funny. If we're just talking about like backyard weeds, here, I'll show you. We'll look at babies while I'm talking, while I'm yapping. Don't want to bore anybody with technicalities. Little sleepers in here. Weeds are funny. Some weeds are toxic when they're first growing. Sometimes they're toxic when they're really big. They're toxic in the amount. All of those things. So then we have to, even if they have some toxicity to them, as long as we supplement properly, then we're okay. And so, it just really depends. Wish I could give you a better idea. The government contracts are... Okay, the word of the day is, from my wifey, is baby or babies. Okay. Look at those youthful little children in there. She had these two little these little kids yesterday. And this is Meg. And they're taking a nap right now. Super sleepers. Meg is doing a great job with both of them. This is the little buckling. He's a little child. A young kid. A super young new goat. How many ways can I say that word without saying that word? Oh, he's a sleeper. Sleepy sleepers. And then the little girl. The little child. The little goat child. Good job, Meg. You're doing great. Keep up the good work, taking care of your youthful goats. I know. So, yeah, we had 1,500 people that were going to get the opportunity to see these babies be born. And, oh, man, it's so hard. It's kind of the way of the world sometimes is a few unhappy people kind of, I don't know, make it hard on the rest of us, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. What can you say? Okay, here's the plan. I don't know if I have plans really. I don't know. We're just wandering. So just hang out with me. We're going to wander around. We're going to see a bunch of the different animals. it's just going to be fun. Hi. Yeah. Let's see this guy. It's a different angle today because I'm working off of a tripod. And so we're going to see Ralphie, but we're going to see him from kind of a hovering view because I don't know. I'm trying something different. Hello, Mr. Ralphster. We took Ralphie out yesterday. And, hey, buddy. He was born October 4th. And as just a young pig, freshly born, his mom abandoned him and the rest of it, his litter. And so she actually smushed a handful of them. I said it? No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't say it. You guys trying to trick me? You did that to me yesterday. I'm not falling for your tomfooleries. Anyway, he and his other youthful brothers and sisters were abandoned by the mom. She smushed a bunch of them. And she just laid on him and just didn't care that she was smushing them. And then we were able to save him and his sister, Mary Lou. And the wifey raised him, bottle raised him, which is a hard thing to do for pigs, little youthful pigs. And anyway, so she bottle raised him, and unfortunately, little Mary Lou had a heart condition. And the vet said she was surprised we were able to get her to survive as long as she did. With little Ralphie there, that little dude, he's not so little anymore, but yeah. And then you're right, not on a bottle. We put it. Yeah, the wifey fed him in a dish. She did a good job. He's a specimen of a pig, I tell you what. We saw him run yesterday. The dude can move. Oh, thank you, Shaz. That's nice of you to say. Appreciate that. And take him for a walk. You know what? I'll have to do it I'll do it another time. It's not in my plan of action for today. We're just cruising along, checking in, saying hi to all the rascals, especially you two. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, about you, towards you, the whole deal. Yep. These are the two rascals, Bill and Ted. Recently made famous by a post in which they were pretty darn sweet to little Lammy. Hi, guys. How are we today? Hi. Bill and Ted. This is Bill with the white head. Ted over here. Here, let's do this so you can see him a little bit better. I brought the tripod for a reason. It's hard to see them sometimes. There they are. Hey guys. Smile, you're on camera. Like this. So we raised both of them from the bottle, from a day old. They're a couple Holstein steers. They were both 2-year-olds, and they're just ranch puppies. They're just big pets. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, big scratchers. Yep. They I'll come down here where you can see me. They were at the pumpkin patch 2 years ago. Last year we didn't have it, so they didn't go. I don't know if they're going to go to the pumpkin patch this year or not because they're so big. Oh, now you're camera shy. What's the deal? How come? What you doing? What you doing over here? Hello? Hello? Ooh. Oh, okay. Y'all ever been kissed by a cow before? You've been cow licked? Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, buddy. That was nice of you. Ow. Their tongues are super. You want to show them your tongue or not? No? No. No. It stinks too. Anyway, their tongues are super coarse, like hard sandpaper, and and it hurts. It hurts, dude. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. Kiss me on my cheek, wifey. They have mineral block. Yeah, they sure do. Bill's like, I want to lick you. But it's so coarse and like sandpaper, it'll shred your skin. It's like an exfoliator, like on steroids. Hurts. Okay, bull, horns, cows, John. Little cattle education right here. Bovine education. There are some breeds. Let's just, when I say all, let's just know that it's just, there's a couple that don't. However, virtually all cattle, all breeds of cattle, virtually, not all, almost, both the males and the females grow horns. Not just the bulls. So if you mess with the cattle, the broad sense, you're going to get the horns, not just the bull. So both males and females, just like goats, males and females both grow horns. Now, there are some, let's circle back, there are some breeds that are genetically pulled. P-O-L-E-D, pulled. That means they have been bred over centuries, generations, decades, all of those numbers, so that they genetically, they don't grow horns. Not very many of them though. Not a lot. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run through. I'm going to try not to get touched by stinky bucks. We'll hop in with them. We'll see the dude. We're going to go over and see the amazing, unbelievable Bosque bunch. They're so cool. And we'll talk about them. And then we'll finish off over here with some baby goats. What do you say? I've got my fancy dancy buck scratcher from Karen Bignell. Oh. Did you hear the great news? Did you hear it? This is epic. Epic. Mark your calendars for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, everybody. The 11 o'clock live. Right here, right now, right this particular time. Next Tuesday, big event. It's going to be epic. It's going to be the GOAT, for sure. TikTok just rolled out a new feature, and I have it. Duel live. It's like dueling banjos, ding, 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 but dueling people. So, two people going live at the same time, talking, just, talking to each other, talking to you. Asking each other questions, showing each other cool stuff. I reached out to somebody really cool. It's one of the people that I follow that I like a lot, that I think is a really neat person, good person, really great with animals, and the whole deal, does stuff kind of similar to what we do. She is the GOAT. Mommy Farmer. Next Tuesday, Mommy Farmer is on TikTok. You may follow her, you may not. She's like 1.2 million followers. I mean, the whole world follows her. If you're not following her, I don't know what's wrong with you. She's the GOAT. Anyway, she's got this crazy, beautiful farm up in Missouri. Pretty positive that's what it is, Missouri. And where she's going to be on, we're gonna duel live. It's going to be epic and cool. It's beautiful. The trees, the grass, the water that she has on her place. Plus the animals are cool. She's got miniature horses. She's got ducks. She's got chickens. She's got goats. She's got pigs. She's got some amazingly cute little corgi puppies that are just, I'm a big tough guy, but those are pretty cute. They really are. So anyway, Mommy Farmer, next Tuesday, bing, 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 live. Dual lives. And that'll just be the first of many, guys. I think that's a really fun thing to do. And it's going to be super fun for me, but I think it'll be fun for you all too. Seeing some fun people get together and just kind of jive and talk about what's going on. And that'll be fun. So, all right, we're going to run in here and say hi to this crew. Bam. There he is. There he is, the famous dude. He's just laying there licking his salt block. He's like, yeah, I'll just lay here, lick my block. Don't mind me. I'm trying to get over there to Fernando, if the dude will let me. He normally does not. Oh my goodness. Watch him. Watch what he does here. Do. Here, he's gonna come. He's after us. He's super nice. It's not like it's a bad thing. Come here, you giant house of a goat. Okay. Hi. Hi, buddy. Let me introduce you to these people. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. It's the dude. Biggest goat I've ever had right here. This is he's a big old giant alpine goat. And he's awesome. I love him. He's a good guy. He's a character, though. He breaks everybody out. It's like Houdini. This guy. There he is, Fernando. What's going on? So the dude is non-breeding. He's not a buck. He's been weathered, which means he's been neutered. And so he doesn't stink, but, and he's jealous too. Ah! Fernando over here is a breeding buck, and breeding bucks stink like you'd never. I mean, it's horrible. So if they aren't producing all of that stuff, they don't stink. So the dude doesn't stink, but Fernando, I touch him with a 10-foot pole because he stinks real bad. And if you get it on you, it's like getting a skunk on you. You just can't get it off. That stuff nasty, real nasty. But he's brand. This was our first year with him, and he fathered a bunch of babies, so he's really cool. I like him. What up? Hello. Did you not see me? It is kind of odd. Where is Mr. Shags? Oh, there he is. I see him. Mr. Shags probably won't let me pet him. Thank you, Stacy. All right, Mr. Shagman. Well, let me get readjusted here because the dude is. Wait, Mr. Shags. He's like, I'm really not in the mood. Oh, there he goes. There you go. There's Mr. Shags. Look at him. Big old fluffy thing. So he's the father of those two that were born last night. Did I already say the word? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't know that I did. What can I say? Mr. Shags, you have 2 new kids. Did you know that? What a deal, Mr. Shags. See, he's already shedding off his coat. My shearer isn't going to be coming for probably about a month. So he may have all of this rubbed off by then. I don't do anything with the fleece. I generally give the fleece to... These two are following me around. He's rubbing on me. This one's trying to rub on me. Here. Hi, dude. All right, all right. Oh, my goodness. You too. Good job, Mr. Shags. Good job, Bubba. There's Ba. Antisocial Ba. How do I know he's the dad? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a great question. So here's what happened. The owner of, because we've only had Meg for a little while. Meg is the mom that had those two little kids. And so the owner of Meg hired us to bring Mr. Shags up to her. She lived about an hour away. And to take Mr. Shags to breed to Meg. And then after he went and successfully bred to her, then Meg's owner got some other goats and they didn't get along. And so then she gave Meg to us. So we knew for a fact Mr. Shags is the dad. That's not a sheep. That is a goat. That's what's called an Angora goat. Here's the only sheep in here is this guy. He's a ram. That's Reggie. What's going on, Reggie? How are you? You and your good-looking horns. Reggie's not all about getting pet either. He's like, nah, no thanks. Dude, seriously. Dude's like, hey. All right. Ah. Okay, we're moving on. That is Lammy's dad. Yep, exactly. Okay, so here's what I just found out. Or what Claire just said to me. Claire's being smart. Right now we have a couple of our sheep. No. A couple of our goats have a little thing called ORF. It's a weird name, right? ORF. And it's basically cold sores, kind of like cold sores on their mouth. And it's not a horrible thing. It's just like a little virus that they get. And they are, oh my goodness. Who has it? Oh, Larry. I'll get away from the bobcat because it's loud. Larry and Harry, they have some of it on their mouth, so they just have some sores, and it's a pretty contagious thing. But it's not like this; it's a real bad deal, unless it gets in their mouth and they have a hard time eating. I've had it many times before with my goats, and it is actually transmittable to people. You get sores on your hands. Again, not a horrible thing, but she's like, you need to put some hand sanitizer on. So I'm going to do that, and since we did that, because my brain is scrambled and Claire keeps me in check, I'm going to bypass going into some of the other pens right now. Usually those guys, if I go in, they're the last ones. So, sorry about that. There's really no treatment for ORF. And it just kind of goes away. It's like just one of those things. So was asked if the proceeds of the coffee go to the ranch or programs. You know what? The proceeds, our life is the ranch. And so we don't have a nonprofit anymore. We used to. But our life is this ranch. So everything, our whole business, everything revolves around pumpkin patch and our animals and grazing and all of those things. So however you want to look at it, yeah, it does, because in order to support the ranch, that's how we have to make money somehow. So I appreciate you so much for the question, and hopefully we can supply you with some of the greatest coffee in the history of the universe. They're working on this this pin right here. Yeah. So they're getting ready to clean up this pen. We're putting on a new fence and new stuff. Ranch rehab, ranch cleanup.
Every day.
Every day. Just ranching stuff, yep.
This is some light and moderate ranch.
You look so
Mothball. Can I say more about my pumpkin patch? Of course I can. Here's the plan then. We will look at the other goats from afar at this particular time. So we have a lot of ranch projects to do, so I have to get to work on those in a little bit anyway. I have we have a podcast that we're working on. Whew. Don't let me forget, I've got to shut off in about 30 minutes because we have our podcast guest that we started with last week, and then things happened. It was a mess. We have to finish the podcast. What were you going to say?
I won't say that I know, but I would say that I do know now.
You do know who's on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been, she's been
I've been-
privy to the information.
Yeah, I'm in the loop. What can I
She
say?
is in the loop now, yep. Well, we tried to keep her in the dark as much as possible, but what?
Yeah, I got it out.
What you got? What's your question?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Just clean that stuff up. That's what the answer is.
Do you guys see that? Isn't that horrible? That's what.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough clean right here. Yeah. So
I don't love
we
it.
just tore all the
It would
fencing
be so
off
much
of that.
better if we could get all the way in.
If we could get all the way in with the
'Cause
bobcat, yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get in that compact stuff back there.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is just go in as far with the forks as possible, shimmy it around, let's get it as much as we can.
Let me tell you guys who my favorite animal to feed on the ranch is. Let me know in the chat if you can guess it. Let me know. Reason being, they don't scream at me until I feed them. They are so polite and wait their turn, and they're calm. So that rules out all the goats.
That rules out pretty much everybody except for these two.
Lammy and Foot, no, they scream too.
Yeah,
Lammy and Foot scream,
go
but I love
nuts.
feeding them.
Bill and Ted,
Bill and Ted they're one of the better ones.
they
But
still
I
yell.
love feeding Bert and Ernie. They are so nice. They will wait until I feed them to they'll just look at me.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And then Ralphie and Laverne are like, ah!
How?
Ah! But Bert and Ernie, so nice.
What about Mr.
So
Muscovy?
nice. I love Mr. Muscovy. He's
Yeah.
so cute.
Mr.
I love
Muscovy's
him.
cool.
He's cool. We have a bond.
Yeah. He's cool.
Oh, 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 oh.
Uh-oh. This guy. Let's see what he does here. There he goes. There he goes. He's going in. Wow. Look at all that stuff. Yeah, this is deep bedding method that went on way too long. This is what's called poor planning on my part. This particular pin, there's no access to this pin via the Bobcat. One of these days we're gonna cut a gate here, but we're not there yet, so we're doing the best we can. And so there's going to be a lot of brute force going on in this particular pen. We're using the Bobcat as much as we can to break it up, and then to start to scoop from the side, because we have to put a new fence on this. And before we do that, we need to get it cleaned up. So there's all that. Okay. Here's the deal. Mothball asked about. Let me move out of the Bobcat here. You'll have to move that pallet and stuff. Okay. Mothball asked more about the pumpkin patch. Yes, I love talking about the pumpkin patch. Last 17 years, we always ran it as a fundraiser for our nonprofit. And we don't do it here at the ranch. And I don't grow any pumpkins. I can't grow anything but tumbleweeds. That thumb, it's not green. One of these days, speaking of green thumbs, I'm off topic. One of these days, we talked about the dual live with Mommy Farmer. I'm going to have dual live with somebody that's got real green thumb. Yep, sure am. I'll tell you that at a different time. Anyway, so pumpkin patch. It's awesome. We don't do it here at the ranch. We do it in the middle of Rio Rancho at the Rio Rancho Event Center. So they've got this big giant parking lot, and we convert the whole thing into this into a big farm. Bring in 2 semi-loads of giant hay bales, 2 semi-loads of small straw bales, like 10 semi-loads of pumpkins, 15,000 pounds of whole kernel corn, make a giant corn pit. We put all kind of games, activities. It's a lot of fun. And we get around between 25 and 30,000 people every year that come to the pumpkin patch. And it's a lot. It's a ball. So it's our family business now. Last year during COVID, we couldn't do it because there were too many restrictions. And so first time in like 17 years, we didn't have our pumpkin patch. And it hurt. I mean, it hurt in a lot of ways. So that's how we got into the grazing business. It was like, can we afford to keep the animals? Because we don't have a pumpkin patch. And do we need to start selling animals? And we actually did. I started selling some of the goats off and a bunch of the chickens and a lot of the stuff that we had. And then we realized, hey, we should be renting these things out. So that's kind of what the deal is. I know, yeah, right? Beth Corwell, we got banned last night for watching a goat give birth. I don't know. Tough deal. Okay, remember, I'm just going to do this from afar because I was they're not really sick. We just don't want to, I've got goats in lots of different places, and I try not to spread stuff if I don't have to. So we've got some goats that have like cold sores. It's called ORF. ORF. O-R-F. ORF. It's a virus. It's ridiculous. Yes, we're in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, everybody. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful bunch of goats. Hello, everybody. We have 150 goats in here. And this is our crew that is about to start working in the forest along our river. We have a government contract that's coming up pretty soon. We just sparked a huge fire in New Mexico, our first big forest fire. So we don't raise our goats for milk. We don't raise them for meat. We do contract grazing. People hire the goats for weed control, vegetation management, and fire control. So they look like goats. Don't they look like goats? But actually, they're a bunch of awesome firefighters. Can you imagine with their little firefighter hats on and their coats and their boots? Yeah, that's what they are. That's their main job on this government job that's coming up is we will be targeting areas that have heavy understory growth that could be potentially hazardous when it comes to forest fires. We'll be working on and around a burn area that burned in 2011. And burned so hot that it killed the soil. Nothing's grown back really, except for last year tumbleweeds started growing. And that's an entire fire hazard in itself, is tumbleweeds when they dry up. So we're getting these goats all geared up and ready to go. Super excited about that. I'm really big. Oh, look at the birds on the backs of those goats. It's cute. I love nature, love wildlife, love forests, mountains, the whole deal. And I also am a realist, and I know that forest fires can be a good thing, but only if they're done if it's not too hot. Like, it can regenerate a forest, but it can also destroy a forest. So if the undergrowth is too thick and left unchecked, then it grows too hot and kills the soil. So anyway, I'm excited about this. Do we go early and fence it? So this is This is our fencing method. It's a portable fence, electric fencing method. That's part of why they're out here. It's every day is training for these goats. So we feed them out here around the electric fence. That way they're always used to it. Yes, we will fence off an area that is targeted. We're working with the forest manager on the Sandia Pueblo Reservation that goes right up to the river. And he is targeting, he has created a map of concern, I guess you'd call it, or danger map. Anyway, places where these guys are going to graze. And so we'll go in there ahead of time and we'll target those areas along with him, and we'll fence off areas and move fencing, and yeah, it's a whole deal. It's going to be fun. I will not touch that fence. No way. Oh, no way. Mothball, this is a great group of people. If you want to hang out with some of the greatest folks in the history of the universe, hang out with these people. If you want to get more involved, We Are the Crazy Crew is our Facebook group for our TikTok followers. We Are the Crazy Crew. We've had people that have been with us for a year, just unbelievable people. And we call them the Crazy Crew. We're all part of the Crazy Crew. So we'd love to have you. Awesome people. Yeah, Tim says we ate. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. We're looking at the boring herd. I'm sorry. Listen, we've got a podcast, and we're doing the podcast. We're finishing off an episode today with one of the members of the Crazy Crew. We're going to talk, walk and talk. So the podcast is this epic. It's the greatest podcast in the history of the universe, but it's epic conversation between my wifey and me, and now with Crazy Crew members. Now we're a little behind. Wifey and I, hey, it happens. We get behind on things. Whatever. But we have interviewed 4 amazing Crazy Crew members. Tim, Trippin, Carmen G, Stacinator, and Skeeter. And talk about some good conversation. Fantastic. Good times. Good times. Ranch Rehab Project number 3 it's moving. I made good progress yesterday after Sunday having to go and help a guy get unstuck out of the sand. I had to shut down on the project. Yesterday I did a bunch of stuff on the inside. I'm not allowed to tell you, and I'm not allowed to give you videos of what's going on inside there, but that's a hen house, and you can see all my mess out here. It's moving along. What I can tell you is I am painting the inside today. Ooh, the door swung open. It's not that amazing right now. Anyway. Okay, guys. We're going to look at the baby goats a little bit from outside. We'll see the alpacas. And then I've got a podcast to do with another epic member of the Crazy Crew. The podcast is called We Are the Crazy Crew. No, we're not. That's the Facebook group. Whew, so many things for me to remember. Facebook group, We Are the Crazy Crew. Podcast is Living the Goat Life. Living the greatest of all time life. And that's what it's all about. So, there you go. Did I mention coffee? I feel like having some coffee. Look, it was nice just a little while ago, and Skeeter then turned the weather bad again on me. Look. Now it's getting chilly. It's getting a little windy. I don't think we're going to get any rain, but ominous clouds. And so I'm a little chilly, so maybe I'll have a little coffee with my lunch. Now, when I go to have coffee, I want the best coffee there is. I mean, why would I have anything other than the greatest coffee in the history of the universe? So you know what I go for? Cowboy Max Coffee. That's right. Yeah, you heard me right. Cowboy Max Coffee. So you can go to cowboymaxcoffee.com and you can be like me. And you can drink the greatest coffee in the history of the universe. Shameless plugs. That's what I do. Shameless plugs. I'm proud of my coffee. And I thank you all for being part of it. All right, little babies. Sorry, everybody. I messed up and I went in to the virus pin first. Yep, if you ordered coffee on Friday and Saturday, it's already shipped. It's on its way to you. If you ordered after Sunday, so the last couple days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they should start shipping tomorrow. Oh, looking at that. Look at them. Loving their Crazy Crew hay, their sweet feed. We're going to go to the feed store tomorrow. We're road tripping it tomorrow to the feed store to get more Crazy Crew hay. If you want to be part of that, we'd love it. You all are awesome. You can, let's see, Kirk, you can pick up the coffee if you want. That does help with shipping. But if you're in the Albuquerque Rio Rancho area, the address is on there. You can, and you pick the pick up in-store option when you check out. And yeah, you can go over to Oval Dogs and pick it up. That way you don't have to pay the shipping on it. Meg did great. Meg did fantastic. She had a little buckling and a little doeling, and they are awesome. She's a good mom. There goes Brenda. There she goes. What's she? She's looking for her baby. We can always depend on Brenda. She's like, kid, where are you? Can I bathe the bucks? You can. It doesn't matter, though. They're going to stink regardless. If they're breeding bucks and they've got all their goods intact, they got stink, and you're not going to get rid of it, even if you do bathe them. You'll get rid of it for, well, I don't think you can even get rid of it, but it might be bearable for a little while, and then they'll skunk themselves up again. So, you know, it's just the way it is. Yeah, I mean, passionate love, like Brenda is one of those, she passionately loves her daughter, like to the point where she's just oppressive. She's like, kid, where are you? Where are you? Oh, she's coming to eat now. All right. All right, let's check out the alpacas, and then, folks, we've got a very special guest on the podcast today, and we have to finish up with her. Oh, I said her. I gave something away. I apologize. Don't forget, before I go, don't forget, next Tuesday, big event, folks, big event. I'm going to do my first ever dual live with a superstar TikToker. Superstar person, it appears to me. Mommy Farmer, Rebecca Pyle. She's the GOAT. She's got an incredible place. She's awesome. She's like got the whole world follows her. It's amazing. She's got the cutest corgi pups you've ever seen in the history of the universe. Next Tuesday, the 11 o'clock live. Mark your calendars. We're doing a dual live. Ding, ding, dueling banjos. Rebecca and me. Yeah, it's going to be the GOAT. Hot diggity dog. All right, here we go. Let's say hi to these guys. Hello in there. Hello. Bill, we already saw you, buddy, but you're pretty cool. I'm not going to pet you right now, but look at here. Look at them alpacas. The podcast, you can search it on Spotify. Search it on Spotify. It is called Living the Goat Life. Living the Goat Life. You'll never want to listen to another podcast ever. I tell you, the conversation is riveting. Super, super riveting. This is Mocha closest to me. That's Ruby. Hello, Miss Mocha. Hi. There's KC back there in the back doing his thing. And then Bill. Bill's a jealous fella. He's like, I want all of the attention, please. Nothing wrong with the teeth. Alpacas, that's just the way their teeth grow. And we actually do trim them. So she just got a little bit of an underbite. Folks, my goodness, another day has gone by. It has been epic, as always. Thanks for hanging out with me. Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Galloping Goat Ranch, home of the happiest goats you ever did see in the history of the universe. Glad you are here. And excited to see you again tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. We're live every weekday, 6:30 and 10. Oh, Brenda. Brenda just ran up into the bus. Found her baby. Ah! Anyway, so remember, mark your calendars for next Tuesday. And remember, you want some good coffee? I got your good coffee. CowboyMaxCoffee.com. Everybody, I thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for being amazing people, amazing supporters of the ranch. And shoot, we'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll do some more videos, but I'm going to dance. There's been some requests for some dances, so I'm going to try something today. I don't know what, but little secret, I can't dance. In the meantime, y'all be safe out there. Have a goat day and go out, live your goat life. Bye, everybody. See you later.